You know, I bet David Jones has corona. I mean, he does do karate. He's surely got to be yellow in some type of way. Mr. Miyagi looking motherfucker. Oh shit.
Audio Jungle.
Good evening, I'm Chuck Hucklebuck, and this is WFUK News, Rumors, and Results, live from Massacre and Eclipse for the Money in the Bank qualifying event. We were live in Jameson Stadium, Grimsley High School, Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm going to skip the details. Basically, the Mancho Huck thought that this was something to do with the liquor known as Jameson. However, it was not. He was sadly mistaken. However, we had a great event, and the opening match was the Money in the Bank first qualifying match between Triple M and Johnny New Haven, and we seen hype after hype back and forth as we have before between these two, but Triple M, as usual, gets the best of Johnny New Haven as he advances for the Money in the Bank match. Next, there was another Money in the Bank qualifying match between the Bogan Brute and Minotaur McDonley. Now, two crazy people in the ring at the same time. We had to get a little bit of extra security in on this match, because if it wasn't one cunt, it was a toothless cunt, and he used those jagged edges to bite into the Bogan Brute. However, with a swift cunt bomb, the Bogan Brute manages to make it to the Money in the Bank match, winning his qualifying match. Next, it was Shake Ta taking on No Mercy David Hill, and of course another Money in the Bank qualifying match as Shake Ta continues his return into XWE with pure dominance, which makes many think this is going to be the man to run away with the briefcase at Money in the Bank. Next Money in the Bank qualifying match was Zach Irvin taking on Tom Matthews, and it looked like Tom Matthews was going to get the victory over Zach Irvin, who he just recently tagged up with a week or so ago. But here came Austin Ace, the man that Tom Matthews will be challenging at Money in the Bank, and Austin Ace takes care of Tom Matthews, giving Zach Irvin the victory. For the 1, 2, 3, Zach Irvin advances. Tom Matthews lifts his head, looking down the aisle at Austin Ace, vowing that that's okay, I may not have a briefcase, but I will have your world title. Next, it was the Money in the Bank qualifying match between 83 and the Gut, and ladies and gentlemen, the Gut finally gets his first. I'm just joking, he didn't get shit. 83 will advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Next, it was the Money in the Bank qualifying match between Shooter J and Doomsayer. Doomsayer, always a dominant force in the XWE, taking on the television champion known as Shooter J. But look at there, everything went from superior to average, and a snap of a finger, there was Average Joe to interrupt the match. Knowing that he is the #1 contender for the television championship, calls Shooter J the match, leading to Doomsayer to pick up the victory. Shooter J, I'm pretty sure right now is furious, and if he's not in my inbox, then he's probably in yours. Next, it was the Money in the Bank qualifying match between the Hammer. He was joined by the Great One at ringside, taking on Adam Hawkins with the House of Moses. Now, both of these teams on the outside played a part, but It was the House of Moses helping Adam Hawkins pick up the victory as Scott Chambers walked away from his best friend. The Hammer stands there, getting nailed down. The Hammer, confused, wondering why the Great One would do such a thing to him after all these years of friendship. Scott Chambers, we're waiting for an answer. Next, it was a Money in the Bank qualifying match between Beezy Badass making his debut against Grim the Clown. Beezy Badass picks up the victory as Austin Ace yet again makes his presence known, attacking Grim the Clown in the back. Grim the Clown lets everyone know that he will return with force against Austin Ace. That little son of a bitch hasn't heard from him for the last time at all. Austin Ace, despite winning the World Championship, the Massacre World Championship from Grim the Clown, we don't quite understand why he would attack him. Maybe he just wanted to prove a point, as Austin Ace has been on quite a tear here lately. And finally, in our main event, it was Daniel Saint, the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion of the XWE, taking on the one and only Petty That Matters, William Cody. As William Cody actually looked, he had the force, he had the eye of the tiger, and he was going to defeat Daniel Saint for the championship of XWE. Here comes Damage Danny Day to ruin the parade. The bell rings. William Cody picks up the victory, but Damage Danny Day and Daniel Saint have their way with William Cody. Strangely enough, the Macho Huck came out and made the save. After that, we had a skit. William Cody and the Macho Huck were about to go at each other, and then here came Dr. Goodgood to settle it. As we all seen what happened in the middle of the ring, now we know that no matter what, there will be a match at Invasion 4 between Cody, the one and only Petty That Matters in the XWE and all of entertainment, taking on the Macho Huck. This has been WFUK Massacre and Eclipse results for the Money in the Bank qualifying event. I'm Chuck Hucklebuck, and by God, I'm going to play some 2K and get drunk at 1 a.m. in the morning. But I will leave you with this.
All I want to do is play Quidditch and catch the snitch. And I'm all done playing Quidditch. Admit it! Admit you ratted us out!
Who are they?
They're my beaters!